algorithm was probably a development of a series of works that we've been making since the past decade that have to do with sound, and we've been really interested in sound.
Sound is can be very precise, can be very, very particular, and it's not something exclusively ethereal, but it's something that could be extremely representational. It can have a very, very precise, fixed meaning to it.
They wanted to kind of connect an ATM machine to an organ and somehow make it all work together so that when someone actually physically used the ATM machine, the organ would do some performance. The organ would play music.
In the course of an hour, you'll sort of get the sense of like a kind of musical piece that'll take place based on your average interaction of the public.
So you put your card in, thus the transaction starts, thus the performance starts, and then when your card gets spit out, that's when we end the performance.
Our interest in taking up subjects or materials, again, that are associated with religious context is in the spirit of profanation, and by that we mean like taking something from the realm of the sacred and bringing it back down to its sort of base material sense.
If you heard this, just a recording of this, you might not think this was an organ.
We began by the things that we didn't want to work with. So things that we were sure that we didn't like, and sometimes that's very helpful as well.
They didn't want the kind of cliche or more traditional kind of organ music that we're familiar with. So they were interested in trying to stay away from that stuff and maybe trying to come up with some new sounds.
We found sound a very interesting and very powerful tool to understand society and culture at large.